Take it from me, Alan, that won't work either. Isn't there anything else we can use against your wife?
Yes.
Monica was responsible for the breakup of a marriage of two of the doctors at General Hospital, Doctors Rick and Leslie Weber.
Well, finally, we may be getting somewhere. Tell me, are Monica and Dr. Rick Weber living together now?
No, they're not.
But they're still sleeping together.
No, they're not. As a matter of fact, the Webers are thinking of remarrying.
If that's the truth, Alan, forget it. It won't work.
What do you mean it won't work? It doesn't alter the fact that it happened. She did it.
The fact is, you can't call someone a home wrecker if the home's not wrecked.
Oh, look, Irwin, there's got to be some way that I can get her.
All right, let's try this. During the course of the affair, was Monica in any way negligent of the child?
Not really.
What was your reaction?
To her affair? I was hurt. I was bitter. I tried to kill her. Twice. She's got it on tape.
Good Lord, Alan.
What are you doing?
Alan, this is the way it is. If you can't bear to part with your son or your ancestral home, then my advice is go on back to your wife where you belong.
That's it? That's your best shot?
It's the bottom line. Come on, cheer up, chum. I'll take you to lunch at my favorite East Side hideaway.
No, thanks, Irwin. I think I'll go back to the airport. See if I can get a plane back to Port Charles.
It's really hard to believe someday all this mess is going to be the most elegant club in Port Charles.
Ah, but use your imagination.
Every time I do, I get in deep trouble.
Think of it. Picture this. The bar here,
Yeah.
the lounge here, and through this door over here, we have gorgeous, wonderful patrons. Walk...
Hey, boys, what do you say? What do you know? How you doing, gents? Just thought maybe a lot of girls in New York. I figured you guys might like a little lunch.
Well, you got it all wrong. I'll have you know I'm a cordon bleu cook. Gourmet, the whole bit. What have you got in here?
In that case, Scorp, I'll take the lunch back.
Don't blow lunch, Scorp.
Hey, Slick, look, I'm sorry. Look, the kitchen's not quite functioning at the moment.
Put it down, what you got in the bag.
Are you kidding? I got ham, I got turkey, I got cheese, I got the work.
Look at that, you got a six-pack of beer.
That's right.
Cold beer.
Oh, right.
There you go. Hey, a little cold in here, right?
What a chill.
Huh.
That's a strange feeling.
Well, where's it coming from?
Penetrating the whole place.
Yeah, it's weird, though. Where could it come from?
Oh, does this remind you of something?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Hey, come on, not that island.
It's more than that.
What do you mean? What's something else?
Forget it, Slick.
What do you mean, forget it, man? You got a rose, you take a rose, you throw it on the floor. Where did you get the rose? Or why did you throw it on the floor? I mean, hey, wait a second. What, are you laughing at me?
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm relieved. It's not cold anymore.
Oh, well, it's been wonderful, guys. Thanks a lot. Great lunch, great company, and I'll see you around, okay?
Thanks for everything, Slick.
Thanks for the beer. He seemed a little freaked.
Well, he had a right to be. I mean, let's face it, that cold was bizarre. How do you figure it?
I don't know. It's very possible that Scott Baldwin released the screws on the railing, but how did he know that these are Helena Cassadine's favorite flowers?
Too much of a coincidence.
It's no coincidence that these sterling silver roses arrived in the first place.
Let me get this straight. We did feel a chill. You felt it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, just like on the island. But who knew about that except the three of us? Only the three of us were on the island.
Above ground.
What are you saying?
Let's not forget the Cassadine contingency and their sideshow below ground. I mean, that's almost haunting.
Hey, maybe that's what we should call the club. The haunted ship.
Hey.
The haunted ship.
That's only half bad.
Can you see it now? Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm just joking here. I'm only joking. Laura would never go for it. I'm glad she wasn't here today to see all this. Would have scared her so much she'd gone right back to her mama's.
Oh, Laura, darling.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was running so late.
That's okay, darling. Laura Spencer, this is Nikki Miller.
Pleased to meet you.
Hi.
Was your heart acting up again, darling?
I'm so sorry I was late for lunch. I hope I haven't spoiled your meal.
Oh, I see Bobadilla Pen over there, and I simply must trot off to see him. Excuse me, darling.
Sit down, my dear. So the country mouse turns out to be a natural beauty.
You mean me?
Please, forgive me for staring this way, but you are startling.
Oh, well, I'm very flattered. Well, why don't you tell me all about Tiffany? Have you got any movie offers for her?
I'd much rather talk about you, Laura.
Why? You're Tiffany's agent.
That's quite true, but I could be the same for you.
I really don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, allow me to explain. You see, I'm in the midst of casting a product representative for a national cosmetic company.
That's interesting.
It is indeed. We're looking for a beautiful woman to represent Star Cosmetics and become Miss Star Eyes.
Well, that's nice.
That's all? My dear, women would kill for this chance.
What chance? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because, my dear, I think you would be just perfect.
Me? Are you out of your mind?
Oh, it's been mentioned once or twice. But when it comes to spotting beauty and talent, my facilities are fully intact.
I don't think you understand. You see,
What do you mean?
I'm not an actress and I'm not a model.
Precisely why I'm so interested in you. Now, that's exactly what they want, a fresh, new face.
I could never be Miss Star Eyes.
Ridiculous. How will you know until you test for it?
No, that's absolutely out of the question. Well, but I am a little bit curious. What would it involve?
Not much. Only wealth, glamour, the world at your feet. Sweetheart, in a few months, this woman, who is Miss Star Eyes, will be one of the most admired beauties on the face of this planet. You simply can't pass it up. Don't pass up this opportunity. It's a once-in-a-lifetime stuff.
Well, you see, the thing is, I just got married. And...
That's no excuse. Most of my clients just got married. But I won't take no for an answer. I won't with you either.
But I don't even live here.
So you'll fly in for your screen test. Just tell me you'll think about it.
Well, what can I say? Yeah, I'll think about it.
But not too long, mind you. I only have one more week to select the woman who'll be Miss Star Eyes. Carlton. Oh, hey, Carlton.
Sure.
Oh, thanks, Leslie. Do you have any messages for me?
No, but once you're all clear. You sound disappointed.
No, it's just been one of those days.
Well, that's funny. That's exactly what Rick said when he dropped by the desk a few minutes ago.
Do you know where he is now?
He's finished rounds, and I think if you look over in the lounge, you'll see him over there. I think he's looking at some charts.
No, it's not charts.
What's the matter with Leslie?
I don't know. Whatever it is, the same thing is the matter with Rick. Neither of the Webbers are very happy today.
Oh, no, not personal problems at the hospital again.
Problems? Who's got problems?
No one, I hope.
Well, good. Let's keep it that way for a change.
Absolutely. Because I'm not going to stand still for a repeat of the Quartermain crisis.
Come on, sweetheart. You got all your toys, I see. Oh, that's good. That's good. Come on, sit down. Come on, sit down. Me. Okay? Sit down. Got your notice yet? Hey, come on now. Don't you look so sad. I'm just gonna go to the hospital for a little while. I'm gonna think about you. Come on. Don't look sad. Huh? I'm gonna think about you. Oh, for heaven's sakes, I didn't hear you. Look who's here.
Hello
Daddy's
there.
here.
Big fella, you having a good time with your mommy?
Play with you.
Did you lose that?
Yes, because
What's this person's name? What's this person's name? Come down here and talk to me. Man? That's Man? Is that Mr. Man? Is it? Tell me what his name is. Does he have a first name?
Well, listen, it's getting a little late.
Now, do you have to go to work?
Yeah. Yeah, possible bypass.
Listen, you don't have to worry about him. You can leave him here.
Oh, don't you have to work?
No, I don't have to work. Fortunately, I've got the day off. I got the day off.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah. I don't know. I really do miss the time that I used to spend with him when I lived here.
Well, I know what you mean. I really look forward to any day I can just get an hour off from the hospital and come just to say hi.
He's beautiful, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a very special child.
Well, why don't you just run along? I'll look after him. Come over to Daddy. Come on, big guy. Come on, big guy. Come over here. Did you drop that again? Did you drop that again?
You're really under no obligation, you know. Yeah.
I know. But Alan Sr. and Alan Jr., we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. We will. We will.
Okay, well, suit yourself. You usually do anyway. I gotta run.
Where'd she go? You're going to miss your Mommy.
You look sad.
Goodness, Dad, she'll come back to see you. She'll come back to see you.
Take care of him.
I will.
I love you.
Bye.
What is going on over there?
I don't know, but Steve seems to be in the thick of things with the Webbers over there.
Jessie, do you know what that's all about?
No, I really don't, but I'm sure if it was personal, Steve wouldn't be in the lounge. Why don't you go over and find out?
Best suggestion I've heard all day. Excusez-moi, but what's the conspiracy over here?
No, it's not a conspiracy, but the plot is thickening.
What do you mean? What's going on? What's wrong?
Well, Leslie and I want to build a sports clinic for the kids along the waterfront. We want to put it, however, in an empty warehouse, which is located right next to Kelly's.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Oh, just one little minor major detail named Dernley.
Yes, the gentleman, the present owner, does not want the building on the market because he wants the property value to go up.
Now, what's so terrible about this, it's really unconscionable, is that that building is sitting there rotting. I mean, deteriorating, and those kids could be using it right now.
And the irony is that if we did fix it up, it would increase the value of the property.
Right.
Why don't you offer to do him a favor? Let him give you the building, and then you offer to fix it up.
Yeah, but that takes money. Even that takes money, and that's something that we just don't have.
Maybe not, but you've got an awful lot of friends. Why not get the medical students to help out with the actual work?
That's terrific, Steve. Hey, you know, there's the man who could really organize this whole thing. Zach?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Zach, come here.
Hey, pal, get over
Zach,
here. We need you.
Let me ask you. Now, what do you think? Do you think you could get some medical students to pitch in and build a facility, a sports center for kids?
Anybody who's handy with a hammer and nails?
Yeah.
Well, I just happen to have an aptitude with that do-it-yourself stuff myself. Who else? Roy. He was in architecture before he went into pre-med, and Dave and Bill, they were building a loft at their place last week.
That's enough. I love it. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I think all the guys would love it, too. It'd be a nice way to relieve tension after a day on duty.
There you are, Rick and Leslie.
Hey, you know, this
Might
could work.
just work.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure, it really could work. This could work. And the best part of it is we're not going to him as though we're trying to get something for nothing.
No, we're going to pay for it with labor and improvements to his property. I think he just might talk business.
Get started.
Excellent. Appreciate it.
Those two guys, they make a...
Susan, is everything all right?
Alan, what are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing? That's a hell of a greeting.
Oh, I didn't expect you so soon.
Hi.
Oh, I wanted to be so perfect. I wanted everything done and dressed and look
Susan.
beautiful for you. Wait, just give me a couple minutes, all right? And I'll get things ready. I've got
Susan.
everything planned for our celebration.
Susan, stop prattling on and listen to me for a second, will you, please?
I'm sorry. Did you want to say something?
Yes, I did. We're not going to be celebrating tonight because we don't have anything to celebrate.
Well, I don't understand. You did go to New York and see your lawyer, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well, he told you he'd get you a divorce from Monica, right?
Wrong. To quote him exactly, he said, I'll lose everything if I sue Monica for divorce.
Ellen, no!
I'm sorry. He said this is the worst possible time and the worst possible situation that I could have picked to divorce Monica, and I can't do it. I'm sorry. There are no miracles, Susan. There's no Santa Claus.
It's a miracle.
What is, darling?
This city. New York, it's a miracle. It's a magical place.
Well, it does have its moments, darling.
Unfortunately, today was not one of them.
Oh, we'll try that shadow, please, in blue. Oh, and pink, too. Pink will look marvelous on you, darling. Thank you.
What do you think, Tiffany?
What do you think about what, darling?
I mean, what do you really think? Do I look like the next Miss Star Eyes?
Stars, where'd you come up with that, darling?
Your agent. He's the one who put the idea in my head. He said he was holding a talent search for the perfect woman.
The perfect woman. Oh, he didn't mention it to me.
Oh, no, that's right. That's because you were up table hopping at that point. But do you believe it?
Do I believe what?
I have always wanted to be a model.
Oh, since when? Since lunch?
Oh, come on, Tiffany. It's every girl's dream to be a model.
Oh, yes, darling. Let me tell you a little bit about dreams. They quickly turn into nightmares. And I should know, being an international star, let me tell you.
Well, it couldn't hurt to take the test.
The test? He offered you a screen test? Well, I think I should really tell you a little bit about show business, darling. You know, tests really don't mean a thing.
Well, I didn't agree to anything.
Well, I just don't want you to get your hopes up about anything, you know. I mean, the part usually goes to the girl who's sleeping with the producer anyway.
Well, it was still nice to be asked. I wonder what Lou could think.
Will you be careful? Those glasses are empty. I'm going to fill them up later.
Oh, shut up.
And watch the booze.
Okay.
I confess, this is a bit of a mess at the moment.
I can't wait till Laura sees what we've done. She's going to love it.
Listen, that offer on the penthouse is still open, mate. Really.
Well, thank you, pal. You're a pal. But I think she better start getting used to living here because this is where we're going to be staying.
Unless, of course, Tiffany has talked her into becoming la movie star.
Great.
Well, you know, one thing I'll say about Laura, that regardless of anything else, there is a young lady with her feet firmly planted on the ground.
Well, that's because she comes from a long line of people whose feet are firmly planted under the ground.
A walking carrot.
Aha!
All right.
That's an interesting, solid idea. Now, what you're telling me is that if I rent that place to you at a nominal fee, you'll fix it up yourselves.
That's the deal.
And when you vacate, I keep the improvements?
Absolutely.
It's an interesting concept.
We thought you might like it.
I gotta tell you, though, I still intend to sell that building.
That's fine. However, we do have one condition.
Condition? What is it?
Yes, we'd like the first option to purchase that property at the current market value.
You can't be serious. I could get 500 grand for that building the way it is.
500,000 seems just a bit steep to me.
That's life.
We still want the option.
Got it.
However, the rental fee, while we're fixing it up, of course, will be $10 a month.
$10 a month? Yeah, I gotta be a sucker for doctors.
As for the sales price, we'll come up with that figure the best way we can.
Well, you're a couple of persistent people.
How persistent? How effectively persistent? Do we have a deal?
You got a deal.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Right.
We'll give your secretary $10, right?
Fine.
Okay, so you know where we are, where to find us.
Leslie.
Yes, I'm leaving. Goodbye, good day.
Hello, Hank. Listen, I want you to write up a lease on that abandoned waterfront property. When you stop laughing and listen, A couple of suckers are gonna fix up that dump for me and make me a fortune when I sell it.